I'm here today with Warriors cross-country coach Steve Travis as the Warriors prepare for the Warhawk Invitational on Saturday at UW-Whitewater. First, coach, your team is coming off an off week last weekend, but opened the season the prior week at the Tom Barry Invitational. Can you speak about how the teams competed at the opening meet of the season?
Yeah, the Tom Barry went very well. As noted in the first interview, it's a little shorter race distances to get the season started. But to put 4 women in the top 20, 2 in the top 10, we had 2 men in the top 20, really was as far back as I can think, if not a first for us to have 6 in the top 20. That was a great performance.
Women 5th and the men 6th, both out of 13 teams. And can you talk about the distances, those races, the men with the 4 mile, the women with the 5K, both, I guess, non-traditional once you get into your season when you see the 6K and 8K. But a little different distances to start off your season, which you've been used to.
Yeah, at the start of the season, many teams will do some odd distances, kind of getting things started. Helps to transition the athletes into the race mode by having that shorter distance. Takes a little bit of anxiety out of it, maybe, to have the shorter distance. The men, as a freshman, you're still moving up from the 5K at the high school level. So it's still a little bit longer, but again, not quite that jump. And similar with the women. Women in the state of Wisconsin, girls are running 4K in high school. To bump them up to a 5K, it still is longer than what they did the year before, but still not quite to the championship distance of the 6K. So a good transition week.
You guys had a weekend off last weekend. Can you talk about what the team has done in between then and this upcoming Saturday?
Yeah, September is a work month for us. The past couple weeks have been just that, continuing to build our strength with some interval training, some hill work. Last weekend was our annual camping trip. Was able to get in a quality workout that Saturday morning, as well as some great team bonding.
And then this weekend at the UW-Whitewater Invitational, of course, you've been familiar with the team going back there. The women 6K race, men 8K last year. You had some top finishers there as well. Can you talk about the course in general and what can you expect for your athletes?
Sure. Yeah, the Whitewater course tends to be a little more challenging. There's a couple pretty good size hills that we'll have to contend with. Hard to say yet with might be a little bit of rain coming through tonight, so the course might be a little soft, but we won't really know until we get there. Temperature is looking okay, mid to high 70s. We've been there with some brutal temperatures the past couple seasons. To be under 80 this year might feel a little bit better for the athletes. And as we're talking of the race distances, this will be the first then the championship distance of the 6K for the women and the 8K for the men. So looking forward to get that first one under our belt.
Great, Coach. You had 2 top finishers on the women's side last year, Sarah Freilich and Alyssa Schumacher, and then on the men's side, Danny Hoffenstein and Nick Biancuso. Those was your top 2 finishers at last year's event. You're looking for the same again this year, as well as see what some of the newcomers can do?
Yeah, I think we've got a great shot at having some of these newcomers up there vying with those top finishers of last year. Hard to tell yet. I'm not sure what various schools will be there, how it'll all shake out as far as the overall depth of the race. But yeah, I have some great expectations with regard to what we're going to be able to do tomorrow.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us today, and good luck to the Warriors on Saturday.
Thanks so much, Adam.